Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? Today we are going to do a reading for the ox people. So if you're born in the year of the ox, this is for you. And how are my lovely oxes doing this week? Leave a comment. Let me know. Let's see how we're doing. Let's get this shuffle done. Let's see where we're at for you guys this week. Let's stop there. One from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top. What have we got? 3 whites. Ah, look at that. That's a good start, isn't it? That is looking good, but we'll find out exactly how good, because white doesn't always mean all right, but we'll find out, won't we? Let's see what we've got here. Straight away, we've got that white pig there. So that's a catalyst card. So usually this pig could be a symbol of stagnation as well, or being stuck, but we're not in the negative ball there. We're in the white pig, and I do see that as that standard catalyst card of there is changes, but these are good changes. These are changes that are probably instigated by you. You're feeling quite the dominant one here. You're feeling kind of like you're in a position of strength and power, and yeah, you're feeling good at the moment, feeling confident. That's the word. You're feeling confident right now. Things are going well. You may have just got over something like a short illness or a short kind of I don't know, a low period, but you've come out of that. You've come out of that, and you've come out of that quite strong, quite yeah, quite, as I say, confident. You're trudging forward, and that's what you do. You trudge forward, and I think things are going well for you at the moment because you've been able to be in a place of peace. You're in a peaceful place. There's no conflict, there's no arguments, there's no issues, there's no problems, there's nothing for you to actually have to go up against. What you're going through right now is it's kind of this self-validating, almost accommodating place where you're manifesting your reality. You are manifesting what you want, and it is coming to you because you are taking it slow. You're feeling kind of like capable. You're feeling capable. You're feeling confident. You're feeling like there's nothing right now that could slow you down or change your direction, because you are in a place where you actually feel happy. You actually feel quite confident. You're feeling like things are going well. And you're not wrong. I do think that they are. There is a lot of stuff here that is happening for you in the background. And I think realistically, it's the last few weeks of you putting in the work, putting in the effort, doing the self-work, doing the reflection, you doing the communicating with the people that you need to talk to, and just trying hard to understand what's going on. Basically, you've been doing what you can to keep the peace, and it's paying off. It's paying off, and you're in a good place, and you're moving into a good place. Oh, you got another catalyst card there. Wow, that's center stage as well. That's the goat, but that is your conflict card right there, and it is a catalyst. So there are changes coming. There are changes coming. You're not going to be in that comfortable place forever, because where you are in that comfortable place, you've got maybe a little bit too comfortable, and things are going to be shaken up a little bit. Because not only is that sheep your conflict, it's also a catalyst, which means things are going to come in and they're going to start mixing things up a little bit. It isn't a black card, it's a white card, so I don't see like this is a really bad thing, but it may take you out of that comfort zone that you've been sitting in for a while. You're going to have to learn new rules soon, because the rules are going to change. The goalposts are going to be moved, and you're going to have to try and keep up with that and figure it out. Yeah. You're going to have to be open to negotiation and compromise, I think, and that's going to be hard for you, because there's going to be someone or something that's going to come along and challenge you. And although you're feeling confident right now, it's going to knock you back a little bit. It's going to make you change your perspective on things, or at least somebody's going to try and make you see things their way. And I think that you're going to lose patience with this, and you're going to get frustrated, and things are going to rub you up the wrong way. Not because it's necessarily bad, but because you were in this really nice place, and then somebody's come along, or someone is going to come along, and they're just going to be kind of judgy, critical, and just make a few sly comments or something like this. And I think you're not gonna want it. You're not gonna want that in your space. You're not gonna want that around you. You're not gonna want somebody or something coming and knocking you down, or putting you down when you've come so far and you've managed to get so far, and it's been on the back of you. This is your hard work. This is you that's got through here, and it's going to be hard for you to compromise now because it's you that's got this far. This is on you. You've done really well, and you should be proud of yourself, and you should be feeling confident, and you should be feeling capable. And I don't think that this thing that's coming in should be something to worry about. I just think it's something that's going to shake things up a little bit, and it's going to make you question a few things, but it's not going to necessarily make huge drastic changes in your life where everything's just going to fall apart. I think realistically what this is doing, it's actually getting you prepared to change your perspective because the direction is changing, and you need to be aware of this so that you don't get left behind, because you are in this place where you're evolving, you're growing, you're moving forward, you're making progress. And if you were to stop, stand still, or, become too stagnant or stuck, you're not going to be in that good place for much longer. And I think that's what people are trying to steer you towards, or something's trying to steer you towards it, because they don't like the fact that you are confident. They don't like the fact that you are so easily comfortable with where you're at. Like, it's almost like people are jealous of you. It's almost like people are like, oh, why are you so happy? Why are you so comfortable? Why has everything worked out for you? Why is everything going okay? It's not for me. But that's not your problem. That's a them problem, not a you problem. It's got nothing to do with you. You're in a good place. You're in a very good place. And there you are. There's your Ox card right there. Keep doing it. Keep moving forward. You're going to be in areas that you're uncomfortable in. As I say, people or something is going to try and push you into that direction. But you're still in a place where you have a lot of common interest. You have a lot of motivation and passion towards. You're still there, feeling the same way as you felt. It's the other people's opinions. But you've got commitment on your side here. You've got commitment. You're dedicated. You're persistent. You're stubborn. You're not going to back down. You're not going to back down. Don't back down. And if anybody challenges you, give them the horns. You're an ox after all. You're a bull. Don't let people underestimate you. Because they will. They'll see you as an ox, and they'll see you as slow and steady. And some people may think you're actually kind of like stupid and mundane and boring and bland. But they do not understand. Because that is not you at all, is it? And if they want to challenge you, if they want to come up and start problems with you, if they want to come up and start to, I don't know, be a bit of a dick, you are not going to be happy about that. In fact, you're going to be reluctant to even engage in that. You're not going to change the way you see things. You're not going to change the way you behave. You're not going to change your direction. In fact, this is like a case of they want you to change direction into the direction that they're headed, but you're not going to, because your direction is the direction for you. And if they persist at being, keeping on and on and on about you moving and stuff, I think what's going to happen is your self-preservation will kick in, and you are going to give them the horns, and they are not going to be happy because they won't expect it. They're not going to expect you just to turn around and be like, oi, back off, shut up, this is my way. They're not going to expect you to snap. And I don't think you're going to snap, not like in the conventional sense of pressure building up and too much for you. I think it's a case of things are going so well for you right now. Anybody comes in to challenge your peace, anybody comes in to question your motives or the direction you're headed, you're not really going to engage with it. You're not going to live up to their expectations of being a fool or being being stupid or anything like this. You're not going to live up to that. And because their expectation or assumption is going to be shattered, they're going to take that out on you. But you stand your ground, my lovely ox people. You stand your ground, and if anybody gives you any shit, then you give them the bloody horns, because you're in a good place right now, and you don't let anybody knock you down. Don't let anybody drag you down. Don't let anybody push you back here. I mean, communication with some things may benefit this. I mean, if you want to communicate with these people, talk about this thing, you want to express your feelings about it, you could do that. But don't expect too much from it. There's not going to be a great result from it, because sometimes the people you're talking to aren't supposed to be there listening. You're just wasting your time. You got your 2 catalyst cards there. Changes afoot. Not necessarily good or bad, just kind of there happening. But as that ox, you're going to go with the flow. You're going to take it slow and steady. You're going to stand your ground. You're going to remain dedicated and persistent. You're going to keep on keeping on. And you're going to come out of this on top. But we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for the Ox people next Monday. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, leave us a comment below, and I will see you next Monday for another Ox reading, or tomorrow for the Tiger and the Rabbit, as we'll be back tomorrow for the Tiger and the Rabbit readings. Until then, guys, love and peace.